3. 1, 2, 3.
Smile.
2, 3. Perfect.
It's about this king called King Wastealot.
King Wastealot was a very kind and happy man. He loved being outdoors and especially liked picnics.
And he has picnics every day for breakfast, lunch and tea.
Every day he would go out to a different part of his kingdom and enjoy his breakfast, lunch or dinner in the open air.
And then he got really excited about the picnic.
One day when the king was enjoying a particularly scrumptious meal in a delightful spot of the countryside, he had a fantastic idea.
So he decided to make this huge picnic that everyone in the kingdom could come to.
I love being out here in the countryside, but it would be even better if I had some company. I know, I'll have a big picnic and invite everyone from my kingdom. Messengers! Hey sir! Ready, sir! I'm ready, sir. Could you go to all of the villages in the kingdom and invite everyone to a big picnic here next week?
He invites everyone to his picnic.
King requests a picnic! And so news spread to the very corners of the kingdom, and everyone who heard was very excited about the picnic. The next week, everyone came from far and wide to a beautiful spot in the countryside. They were all really excited as the king always threw fantastic parties. Nice to see you. What a lovely picnic you have there. You look very smart today. I haven't seen you in ages, Wiltshire. When was the last time I saw you? You look very nice today. There were entertainers, musicians, actors, and dancers.
He has a picnic, then he throws his rubbish on the floor. They eat all their food and then they chuck all the rubbish on the ground.
As the sun went down, everyone packed up and headed home. Wonderful memories of a great day.
He's had a great time. He's left all this litter on the ground and in the rivers and on the trees.
A year later, they did it again.
He remembered how much fun everybody had at the last picnic and decided he wanted to have another one. Messengers! Hey, sir. Could you go to all of the villages in the kingdom and invite everyone to a big picnic here next week in the same place as last year? Fantastic! Can't wait.
They go on the other picnic.
They decided, oh, it'd be great fun to come back there again.
When the time came for our next picnic, everyone was very excited again. They remembered how much fun they had last year. Everyone came from far and wide.
When they come back, it's just wrecked.
After they didn't tidy it up.
They left it with all this litter and there are trapped animals.
And they got really disappointed.
And it's just not nice to look at.
And King Wastealot says, what's all this rubbish?
Where did all this mess come from? I think this is the rubbish from the last pit. But how can that be? That was a year ago. It can take up to 2 whole years for banana skin or an apple core to rot away if we leave it lying on the ground. And things like plastic bottles, crisp packets, yogurt pots and sweet wrappers will never rot away. This is terrible. That's not the worst thing though. All this litter can be really bad for the animals that live around here. They can get stuck inside bottles and cans, mistake litter for food, or choke or be poisoned, or can be hurt and broken glass. It can also blow out to sea on the wind and be mistaken for food by the animals that live there. This is terrible. We must do something.
So they tidied it all up because they didn't want the animals to get hurt.
Messengers! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm ready, sir. Could you get me something to clear up this terrible mess we have made? Yes, sir. Bags, rubbish bins. And we must remember, a lot of this rubbish can be recycled and made into new things. Even better.
They had a go at cleaning up all this litter.
While everyone worked hard to clear up the countryside, the animals started coming back to see what was happening.
And at the end, they had another party there.
They had a party to celebrate that.
When the area was clear, everyone sat down to the best picnic they've ever had.
all joined in and everything, and a great time was had by all. But this time made sure that they should clear up the litter.
As the sun was setting, everybody tidied away all the mess and the countryside looked beautiful again.
And that's really the good thing to do, the right thing.
Can we do this again next year?
Definitely. But let's tidy up after ourselves this time.
And remember to take away all of our litter. We can even recycle some of it. Hooray!
It's got a message in it.
They left a mess and then they realised how messy it was and then they tidied it up. He wasn't a bad king, he just didn't realise. But he did throw lots of rubbish out. I would tell him at his next picnic to remember to take all of their rubbish away.
So that's the basic story of it all.